Good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to the Air Motor Center in Woodstock, New Brunswick for Game 2 of the 2025 playoffs. Semifinals are underway, and Game 1 started off the playoffs last night in Tri-County and St. John. We're going to throw it down for ice level for O Canada and be right back for puck drop. Game 1 last night saw the Tri-County Rivercats take a 6-3 victory at home. It was Mason Vigneault in net for the victory. Dawson Cole was at the other end for the Panthers, and they run it back tonight. Vigneault in the net to our left, Cole in the net to our right. It was Dawson Cole's first playoff game last night. He's got a taste of the action now, and he is set to go for Game 2 here at home. These two teams have been tight all season. Neither team has lost to the other at home this season. It was the same last year going into the finals. Western Valley took the first game in Tri-County last year. That was the first loss for Tri-County on home ice. This year a little bit different, but they are undefeated at home against one another. The first 3 games of the 6-game regular season series between these two teams went to a shootout, and Western Valley taking the first 2 shootouts, losing the third. And we run it back. Everything is reset as playoff season begins. Right out, trying to center that puck. Gould gets it behind the net for Peary. Peary up to the point. Ashton Pearson. Shot bounces through. Vigneault with the save. Icing waved off. Dawson Cole tried to play that puck, fanned on it, and got lucky. The feed went out front and up high. That one goes up and into the bench. For Tri-County, the only change tonight, the captain, Dylan Pino, comes into the lineup on the defensive end. Nick Robichaud comes out of the lineup for Pino. On the bench, Porter Bork is backing up Vigneault. Cole Poirier is away for work. On the Western Valley Panthers side, 3 APs went last night. Jonathan O'Grady does not play tonight. Nakwik High School forward. Played last night in Fredericton Junction. That is an icing against Tri-County. The other 2 APs are back in the lineup from Heartland High School. Michael Law and Tegan Young on the blue line. And with O'Grady coming out, that means Lachlan McInnes is back from a 2-game suspension. Michael Harvey is serving Game 2 of a 3-game suspension for grabbing the mask during the final game of the regular season. So he is out of the lineup until game 4. Firing it down low was Law. Law out there with Harding on this pairing. 1:10 into this hockey game. Shot blocked, and Tri-County breaks it out to center. Harding couldn't get it back over the line. Shot in by Chris Paul, and Tri-County was offside. So they stayed onside and made sure they were onside. Didn't get the whistle called against them. Big check on the far side. Taken out was Brody Hayes. Lost his stick. He's recovered and heads to the bench. Feed comes through the middle. Gallant feeding it to Graham. Graham gets a shot on, and a big save for Vigneault. Last night, Arneson with 2 goals and an assist for 3 points in the victory. Game winner going to Kyle DeMerchant. River Cats win the face-off, bounce the puck down the ice, icing waved off, and Tegan Young has to play that puck to the far side. It's reversed back, and the Panthers get it back out of their zone. Will Leroy playing it back for Allaby. Rosk met with a big check from Andrew Watson. Or sorry, that's Cohen Ketch in the lineup, back in the lineup for the Panthers. Tri-County shot on. Dawson Cole scoops that one up and hangs on for the faceoff in his zone. Both teams swapping out. Tri-County winning the draw. Pass across, picked off. Gould couldn't get back to it. Racing onto it was Ryland Gilbert. Panthers take control back to their D. Pearson out across center. Shot in. Pearson knocks down the puck before it makes it on net. Up the boards, but not out. Pearson picks off the pass down the boards, and he takes off with it. He's got Andrew Peary backing him up, and his shot off a stick to the corner. Pearson checks his man off the puck, but Austin Black trying to get it out. Doesn't get it out. It takes a bounce behind the net, gets away from Vigneault. McLaughlin couldn't get to the puck in time with the open cage, so a couple of scary moments at both ends of the ice. That puck comes right down on net. Right out. Jumping up into the play as he often does. Hands off for Peary as he got tied up. Peary absorbs the check from DeMerchant. Tried to go back at him, and puck is flipped up and out by Nate Dryden. Right out, swings it back to center, and his number 16 counterpart fires it back in. Allaby sending it on net. Cole directs it to the corner, and it's fired in from center, headed the other way. Peary sends one on. Vigneault gloves that out of the air, and we remain scoreless through 3 minutes and 59 seconds of this second game of the semifinals. These two teams met in the finals last season and have a Tri-County taking that series and going on, winning the Junior C Championship last year and going on to win Atlantics as well. River Cats send it down around the corner. Panthers clear it back out. Now it's fired in over the head of Cole and the net. That dropped behind the net. Panthers tip it up. Guilfoyle trying to jump on that, but Allaby held it long enough, but Michael Law coming back the other way. The affiliate getting a shot on from a sharp angle. Jack Price gets to the blue line, loses the puck. Zach Graham back the other way, trying to get around it. Paul feeds it out front. Rivington tips it just wide. Rivington centering pass picked off. Chris Paul skates it all the way up to the blue line. Drop pass there. One-timer for Hannay, and Cole turning another one aside. River Cats throwing everything at the Panthers net. Puck skips over the stick of Hayes as he was trying to take the return pass. Now it comes to him in the slot, and it's knocked off of his stick. Rivington heads back north. Rivington at the end of a shift, and he takes an awkward check from Carter Melanson. Melanson caught the shoulder. Through the middle for Melanson. Melanson decides to turn back. Has Pino on the point. Melanson taking the check from Graham. Puck went all the way around, and River Cats tried to move it back up to the point, and it slides all the way back down to their own end. Icing coming here against Tri-County, and we're headed back to our left. Panthers jumped out to a 2-0 lead last evening in the first 11 minutes and 6 seconds of the contest, but the River Cats had tied it by the end of the first, scored the only goal in the second, added 2 more before the Panthers could tally again in the third, and then Tri-County added an empty netter on a power play at 1-0 with 1:08 left in the game. Right out from his own zone. Carries it all the way into the River Cats end. And the puck chipped from the corner up over the glass and out of play. In the other series game one last night, the Southern Sting took a 4-1 victory over the Sunny Corner Thunder. Number 1 Sting versus number 4 Thunder. Here it's Tri-County's number 2, finished season number 2, and Western Valley finishing third. Puck up to center, knocked ahead by McBurney. McBurney trying to send it across, and just out of the reach of Leroy. Panthers able to relieve the pressure momentarily. Will Leroy now in as his teammates are changing. Leroy buying some time, but Peary takes the puck away from him. Gains the red line, fires it in on net. Vigneault steers that to the corner off his pad. McLaughlin to the corner for Peary. Panthers setting up, cross-ice pass taken away by Logan Reynolds. Pass through the middle, and Ben Kelly was tied up. Harding back up to Gould. Jacob Gould down the left side, turns the corner. Hard pass up to Harding. That skips out over the blue line. He fires it back in. Vigneault stopping it up behind the net. Panthers taking the opportunity to change here. Ben Kelly in over the line. He stops up. Challenged by McCatton. Puck gets down low. McCatton trying to chase. Law sends it around. Takes a check from behind. Pass up to center. McCatton gloved it down but couldn't make it much further. Comes back into the Panthers zone. Harding back up out to past Rivington. McCatton behind him. Up into the skates of Rivington. Rivington knocks it back to the corner. McCatton sent it behind the net for Rivington. Rivington couldn't get the centering pass out, and DeMerchant back across to Pino on the near side. He rings it around Panthers zone. Tegan Young playing it safely to McCatton at the point. McCatton out to center. Rivington with the tap pass to Graham. Graham to Rivington, and Vigneault slides across, shuts that 5-hole, and turns aside to Rivington's attempt. Chris Paul stopped at the blue line. Pino on the far side, fires it up the boards. Isaac Shaw negates the icing as he comes back. He's chased out from behind his net by Paul sorry, that's not Paul, that's Brody Hayes. I saw the 7. Lots of 7s out there right now. Tried the wraparound attempt. Cole making sure he was tight to the post. Pass through the middle. Cohen catch. Couldn't reach out. Kilfoyle put the perfect pass through the slot, but Cohen catch just a step off of it. Off the glass, back out to center. Rideout backing away. Catches Durapo coming off the bench. He's stopped just inside the line. Battle in front of the River Cats bench. Durapo comes in with the check. Puck loosens up. Back into the River Cats zone. Jack Allaby moves around Kilfoyle. Gets to center. Dumps it into the corner. Tri-County changing. Approaching the halfway mark of the first period. Still no score, no penalties. Very few whistles. Fast-paced game going back and forth. Just exactly what we expected. Pearson trying to work his way down the wall. Price got it back out over the line, but shot back in by the Panthers. Jacob Hannay off the glass on the far side. Icing waved off. And coming in, Harding looking for a big check on Jack Price. Just missed him on the end boards. Pass going to Price. Tipped up and getting the shot on was Hannay. Rusk with another attempt off the end glass. Another check in the corner. These two teams are not holding anything back. And hard to tell that they were in action last night. Price gets the stick up on Harding. Harding gives him a tap back, and the penalty's going to go against the Western Valley Panthers. And there's the whistle, our first penalty of this game. Will go against Hunter Harding. Careful. So Hunter Harding goes off at 2 minutes or less, 8:49 remaining in this first period. Tri-County to the power play. They were 24.7% in the regular season. Western Valley first on the penalty kill with an 82.1% success rate. And the Panthers are going to be able to clear it once more. River Cats scoring twice on the power play last evening. They had one shorthanded goal as well. They get into the zone again and lose the puck, fired all the way back down to Vigneault. Allaby sending it across for Dryden. Dryden couldn't cut through, and Pearson's going to flip it all the way back down again. Cohen catch on the forecheck. Vigneault moves it around to the near side. Waiting for it was Austin Black. He finds some open ice. 45 seconds left on the penalty to Harding. Price couldn't get into the zone. Arneson wheeling through, comes across, drops it to Price. Price up to Black, back down to Price. Price across Rusk to Black, and Black shot turned aside. And on the other side, there's the first tally of this game, and it's a tap in from in front. Cam Arneson adding to his totals. 19 seconds remaining on the penalty, and Cam Arneson on the pass from Rusk in the corner. And I believe Black will get the other assist on that power play tally, coming at 12:52 into this first period. Arneson's third of this series. Holohan with a shot on. Cole making the save, and the rebound is cleared out. Right back in. Shot blocked. Isaac Shaw blocking that shot from the far side. Feed out front, and that gets tangled up. And we've got some bodies in close. Being dragged out of that pile is Brody Hayes, but the feed was out to Holohan. Holohan had 2 assists last evening, and now we've got just a warning. So face-off coming to the right of Dawson Cole. Leroy won the face-off, but McLaughlin jumped right on that puck, raced it down the ice. Rideout gets tied up. Puck comes around to the far side. Pearson holds it in. River Cats now working it up. Peary off the check. Down to Pearson. Pearson's return pass doesn't make it to Peary. Good stick by McBurney. Rideout trying to throw it back in, and Leroy skates it through off to Reynolds on the near side. Gould losing the puck in the corner. River Cats trying to work it around to the far side. Gould from his own zone. Off a leg, down behind the River Cats net. Racing back ice was Nate Dryden. Battle on the far side. River Cats holding it in. Kyle DeMerchant looking up, and the stick lift on Dryden. Sees the puck come all the way back down. DeMerchant through the neutral zone to Dryden. Dryden firing it quick over. Kelly couldn't get a stick to it. River Cats hold the zone. Shot blocked in front by Harding. Crispin Gallant to center. Pass across, and intended target wasn't there. Lachlan McInnes was coming towards the center. Cross ice pass hits DeMerchant on the right wing. Pass through on the backhand, and not able to get much of a shot off was Austin Black. Black moving it back up to the point for Gilbert. Gilbert's shot deflected in front. Panthers having trouble clearing it. Law gets it off the glass, but not out. Hannay batted it down. Now it comes out to Kilfoyle. Comes in on net, and Vigneault there to make the stop. 3:32 to go in this game. Instead of Black, they're giving the second assist to Nate Dryden. So it's Arneson from Rusk and Dryden. Lone goal in this contest on the power play, the only power play so far in game 2. Pino from below his goal line moves it to the near side for Paul. Paul off the glass and out, takes a hard check, and that will be an icing against Tri-County. on the first period clock. Tri-County breaking out off the face-off win, defensive zone face-off win. Arneson swings it through into the slot, off a skate to the corner. McCatton ahead. Rivington tipped it over the red line, and it comes all the way into the Rivercats end off the stick of Paul, who is pinned in the corner by Rivington. Worked around. McCatton sends it back to Graham down low. Zach Graham held up behind the net. Pino pulls the puck away and sends it up to Hannay. Hannay's centering pass cleared to the boards by Rivington. McCatton trying to drag it up. Turnover. Arneson fires it off the end glass. Pino at the point. Cross for Paul. Paul rings one off the iron. Jack Price trying to work it free. He comes back up to Pino. Pino cross to Paul. Paul falling, deflects that puck behind the net. Rivercats pressing here. Arneson sends it back down low. Paul up to Pino, and it bounces away from him. McCatton was able to relieve the pressure, get it over the line. Panthers are going to change here. Pino comes right back in. His shot deflected out of play off of Tegan Young. .155 to go in this fast-paced first period in Woodstock. Tri-County leads the series and this game 1-0. Hayes and Peary to the draw. Peary brings it back. Right out. Starts out from behind his own net. Finds Gould in the neutral zone. Gould alone. Buys some time. Cross-ice pass. Out of the reach of Peary. Right out. Checked down in the corner by Rusk. Gould couldn't drop the puck off, and Holohan heads back the other way. Holohan centering pass. Hits a skate. Peary back up ice. Gould kicks it into the offensive zone. Vigneault leaves it for Allaby. Hayes back out of the zone and right out. Sends it right back in far corner. Come around to the near side. Rusk up for Holohan. Holohan across for Carter Melanson. Melanson dropping it back. Holohan shot blocked. Deflected to the near side. Peary threw up to center. McLaughlin tipped it but couldn't gain control. Austin Black right there. And he skates it back up to the red line. Fires it in on net. Cole makes the save and holds on. 42.3 seconds on the first period clock. McBurney and Crispin Gallant to the draw. Gallant winning it back. Harding off the glass. That hit a stanchion and then hit Michael Law in the back of the helmet. Or sorry, that hit Cohen Ketch in the back of the helmet. Law standing in front. Puck dug out of the corner, thrown at the net by Will Leroy, gloved by Cole, and he will hang on. 22.9 seconds remaining in this first period. Merchant to the draw, drawn away by Gallant. Harding sends it behind the net. Law up the boards. Ketch kicks it up to the blue line. Held in. Austin Black on the far side. Sends it down behind the net. Ben Kelly knocked off the puck. Harding's going to eat this puck in the corner. Tried to, and the Rivercats, one last opportunity. Tried to get it out front, and the puck slides by the far post. So after 20 minutes of play, the Rivercats with a 1-0 lead over the Western Valley Panthers. It's Cam Arneson with his third of the series, third in 2 nights on the power play. 12:52 in from Rusk and Dryden. Arneson already with 3 goals and 1 assist in this series, matching his points total against the Panthers throughout the regular season. He had 2 goals, 2 assists in the 6-game series against the Panthers in the regular season. We'll see if the Panthers can get back to a tied hockey game in the second. Last night, the River Cats had the lone second period goal. We've got 15 minutes on the clock. We'll be back for period number 2. This is game 2 of the NBJHL Junior C semifinals. Tri-County River Cats up 1-0 over the Western Valley Panthers. Welcome back for period number 2 here in Woodstock. It is game 2 of this semifinal series between the Tri-County River Cats and the hometown Western Valley Panthers. River Cats lead the series and this game 1-0. Cam Arneson with his third of the series on the power play in the first. The lone power play in the first. The Panthers are going to start out this second on the power play due to a bench minor. Tri-County left the bench, was called for leaving the bench too early at the end of the first period. So Western Valley has an opportunity here to start things off on the man advantage. Their power play second in the league at 26% through the regular season. The penalty kill of the River Cats, 75.6% on the year. That cross blue line pass comes out, back out to the neutral zone, and Carson Rideout's going to reset behind his net. He winds up through the center ice, and everyone stays on side. He gains the zone and sends it across to Peary. Down low, Glant back up to Peary. Peary up to Rideout. Rideout to the near side. Gould back to Rideout. Rideout through the middle, stopped by Vigneault. Rebounds there, and it's popped over the net. Gould bringing the puck back outside. Rideout off the point. Cross to Peary. And Andrew Peary swings it up the boards to the open point. No one over there. Rideout's going to have to chase it all the way back to his own end. .50 seconds remaining on the power play here. Pass across. Rivington couldn't gather it in the corner. Given some trouble there by Austin Black. Behind the net, tipped out front by Catch. And it's going to be taken all the way down the ice by Kyle DeMerchant. 30 seconds remaining on the power play as the Panthers start out from their own end, and that will be an icing against Western Valley. Graham arguing that the puck tipped his stick. Won't win that argument, and with 23 seconds left on the Tri-County penalty, Panthers power play unit will have to work quickly here. Rivington wins the draw, Rideout, 20 seconds. Down to 15 now. Rideout, quick up, tipped in by McCatton. McCatton going into the corner, trying to chase it down. Allaby got in his way. Rivington digs it out up to Rideout. Penalty coming to an end. Pass across for Graham. Penalty is over. Out of the box comes Hannay. Panthers work the puck down low and send it to the far side. Back up to Rideout. Rideout, wrist shot off a stick, off the end boards. Doesn't make it back out front. Graham swings it back through the corner. Zach Graham down to Rivington. Rivington send it out front. A chance there. Got past Vigneault and somehow deflected to the near corner. McCatton bumped off the puck. River Cats relieve the pressure, still looking to get the puck down the ice so they can get back to the regular lines, and they will off of that blocker save. Punched out of play by Vigneault. So the River Cats kill off the penalty to start this second period and hold on to the 1-0 lead on the road. Harding holds the puck in, gets a shot away. Vigneault sees that all the way from the point and will hold on for another face-off to his right. Gallant and Price. Price this time pulls it back. Pass all the way up. Icing waved off. Getting to the dot first was Nate Dryden. Gallant plays it around to the near side for Law. Steal at the line. Arneson across for Dryden. Dryden looking for a shot. Blocked by Gallant. Panthers flip it out to center. Brought in by Bradley Kilfoyle. Backhand pass to Gallant. Gallant spins, throws a shot on. Kick to the far side by Vigneault, and on the far side, big check by Lachlan McInnes. He's getting into this game after serving a 2-game suspension. Rivercats send it into the Panthers zone. Law fans on the outlet pass. Has to go back to it, and on the far side, shot sent towards the net by Arneson, deflected wide. McLaughlin checked as he was trying to fire a pass off, disrupted, and Cole has to make a save for Western Valley. Rusk on the pass through the middle, and this puck's coming up at us. A few seats off, not as close as the other night. Both teams making a change here with the Western Valley, with the face-off in the Western Valley end. Puck to the corner, work to the near side. McLaughlin looking over his options, flips it out to center. Gould sends it in past Albee. Albee checking Gould behind the net. Peary comes in, works the puck to the near side. Peary spins it up, and Pearson or Shaw tried to chip it down low. It was gloved down by Leroy. Shaw didn't catch it all he wanted, and Reynolds is able to take the puck to the net. Net was knocked off on the near side. Puck slid across, and Will Leroy thought he had a tally into the back of the net, but net came off with on the near side with both Panther and a Rivercat player running into Cole. So either way you look at it, the net was knocked off, Cole was interfered with. However you want to review that one, the referees turn it aside and won't allow the change here. 15-15 left in this second period. Panthers win the draw. Young up the boards for McCatton. McCatton off the boards and sending it down the ice, and that will be icing against Western Valley. Tri-County finishing every check here, not giving the Panthers much room. Just as soon as the Panthers get the puck on their stick, Tri-County's coming in for that check and hindering Western Valley from getting any momentum going here. Playing a tight checking game and really are just finishing off their checks. McCatton there getting the puck out, but sent to the ice right afterwards. And now the linesman having a chat with the referee. Referee goes over to the second referee. And I'm not sure what the conversation is, but they're taking two Panther players off. The defenseman, Pearson and Rideout, sent off, and back on comes Shaw and Young. So with the icing, the defenseman changed and were brought right back out. Panthers get the puck over the blue line, but it's fired back in, keeping the defenseman back on the ice. With the long change here, Graham's got to get the puck down into the zone. He hits Rivington at the line. Rivington sending it back. McCatton throws it through the blue paint to the near side. Graham shot on, a blocker save for Vigneault. Tegan Young still out there for the Panthers, sends the puck around to the near side. Shaw back down low for Rivington. Pino moving the puck up to Holohan. Holohan through the neutral zone. Into Western Valley territory, shot on. Cole makes the save, didn't know where the rebound was. McCatton clears it out. Graham racing onto it. Trying to get by Paul. Graham sends it out front, goes all the way up to the point. Right out, shot on. That hit a body to the near side. Puck was going wide. And now fed up 2-on-1 here. Holohan catching up to the puck, and his pass blocked by Rideout. Back around, and Holohan fed from behind the net by Black. Cole, another save, and the puck comes back out to center. Ryland Gilbert to Black. Black up the boards. Pass was tipped by Durapo. Rolling puck into the Panthers and Rideout. Ahead for Noah Grant. Grant in, drop pass for Durapo. His stick was lifted, racing in is Pearson. He threw it at the net. Grant couldn't get a tip on, but Vino still had to make the stop through traffic. Nate Dryden, quick high shot. That hits the mask of Cole. And he catches it as it comes down. Cole's going to check his mask on that. 13:08 to go in this second period. Tri-County leading 1-0 on the road. DeMerchant and Gallant to the draw. Gallant pulls it back to the corner. Michael Law, the affiliate, to the far side. Hunter Harding flips it forward. All the way down to the River Cats zone. Tri-County moving it back ahead. DeMerchant stopped at center. Rusk swings it back to Allaby. Allaby being chased by McInnes. Catch with the turnover. Muscle the puck to Gallant. Gallant taken into the corner by Rusk. Cohen catch. Battling for that puck. It comes up the boards. Michael Law keeps it on the half boards. Gallant couldn't gain control. Rusk has some room. Justin Rusk finds Nate Dryden waiting at center. Dryden into the zone, and his centering pass deflects up to the point. Hallaby back down the boards for Kelly. Harding to Gould. Gould up, gets it to the point, but no further, coming across. Big check by McInnes on DeMerchant. Hallaby holds the zone. Pass tipped to Kelly. He was pushed off the puck. Centering pass cleared away by Harding. Harding to Gould. Gould carries it forward over cross center. And all the way into the Tri-County zone. Law holds the line. Panthers were changing. Law doing a great job to keep that puck in the zone. Gould shot doesn't make through. Austin Black carried it into the neutral zone, then peeled back into his own end. He finds Jack Price. Price crosses center, fires it into the corner. That bounces out front, cleared away by Law. Law off the glass. Over the heads in the neutral zone, and Price working it back up the near side. Andrew Peary. His pass knocked down by Cam Arneson. Arneson out front. Puck was behind Price, and Panthers regain control. McLaughlin to the far side for Peary. Peary trying to get that rolling puck to settle, and it hops over his stick in the corner. Gilbert up the boards, but the Panthers play it back down below. Behind Peary out front. McCatton was tied up. McCatton tosses Price down to the ice. Puck stays in. Peary's shot blocked. Comes out over the blue line, fired back in by Isaac Shaw. Black playing it behind the net for Gilbert. Up to Arneson. Arneson poke check, had the puck poke checked off of his stick at center ice. Tegan Young back in his own zone, finds Graham. Graham, quick pass across. McCatton looking shot. Hit the stick of Gilbert. And Graham firing it as the net comes off. We get a whistle. Net reset, 9:52 to go in this second. Vigneault resetting the net, trying to get it to hold. And we reset to Mason Vigneault's left. Rivington wins the draw. Graham, quick shot, deflects high. Young trying to keep that puck at center. River Cats work it up to the line. They hit Young on the dump in. McCatton to Graham. Graham off the boards. That going towards the net. Pinot sends it back up to the point. Shaw down low for Graham. The captain works out. Tried to go short side. Jamming away, and Vigneault holds his ground. And keeps the Panthers off the board here. Mason Vigneault on the season was 7-3 and 3-2, 72 goals against. The other end, Dawson Cole in his rookie season, 8-5-4 and 1, 322 goals against. Vigneault, the experienced goaltender in these situations, but Cole has been playing great for the Panthers all year long. Came in as a rookie from Holton High School and took over as the number one. Vigneault been in these positions a lot. I believe this is at least his third, if not fourth season in all of them, including playoffs and some very tense playoff games for the River Cats goaltender. Tri-County firing it back in. 8.5 to go in the second frame. Panthers trying to get some offense going here, and that one sails up and hits the Bowers banner over the Panthers bench. Justin Bowers, number 9 for the Woodstock Slammers, Fredericton native, and still holds the franchise's points tally. Had some fantastic years here, captain of the team, alongside Lachlan McIntosh, Perth Andover native. And Lachlan is brewing up some tasty beverages in the Perth Andover area nowadays. Leroy winning the draw back. Allaby fired it back down around the boards. Puck pops free on the far side. Leroy couldn't get a handle on it, and it's sent all the way down the ice by Galan. It's rolling just past the River Cats net. Icing waved off. Allaby tried to send it around the corner. It stopped at the half boards. McInnes gets a sharp angled shot on. Vigneault turns him aside. Allaby now up the boards for Reynolds. Reynolds through the neutral zone. He's knocked off the puck by Pearson. McBurney trying to throw the puck up high in the zone. It bounced onto the net. Cole made the save, and some bodies colliding in front will result in some penalties here. It's going to be Reynolds for Tri-County. 4-on-4, and it is McInnes for the Panthers. I believe it's roughing both ways. So 4-on-4 hockey, 1-0 the score. The ice, it's been fairly open all night long. It gets a little bit more wide open here. Andrew Peary standing across from Kyle DeMerchant at the dot. DeMerchant wins it back. Austin Black trying to move that down into the slot and coming back the other way. 3-on-1, right out across to Gould. Gould back, gets it on his backhand. Vigneault gloves that shot out of the air. Okay, it's Reynolds for slashing. Rivercats winning the draw in their own zone. Couldn't make it through the neutral zone. Gould drops it back for Ashton Pearson. Pearson to the near side to Peary. So I believe we have a correction on the penalty. And I believe it is a roughing as the puck comes all the way down. Pearson racing on, 50 seconds gone in the penalties. And that puck is up and out of play. .105 remaining on the penalties to McInnes and Reynolds. Panthers control the draw in their own zone. Isaac McLaughlin out of the zone to Hunter Harding. Harding sends it in deep. Gallant trying to chase that one down. Russ gets to it first, moves it back the other way. Black into the Panthers zone, in deep, tried to go up top, and the puck was held down low by the Panthers. Another puck up and into the same area of play. Don't be ducking, you got to catch that one. The pucks just seem to be coming our way tonight. So we got to stay. You watch the camera, Jeffrey. You watch the camera. I'll make sure that. Albie trying to work the puck in close, and Hunter Hardy makes sure that stays out of the slot up to McLaughlin. McLaughlin through the skates of Pino, but puck goes behind the net. Pino now takes it away from McLaughlin, and the Rivercats start back out. Feed up for Leroy. Law holding Leroy to the outside. Michael Law battling with Leroy down in the corner. Gets it to Harding behind, and coming in hard to the net was Ben Kelly. Took the net off. And the 4-on-4 is over. We're back to 5-on-5 play with 5:39 to go in period number 2. Panthers win the draw in their own zone. Young gets the puck up to the Rivercats zone, and that hit the back of the net. That is not in. The hometown crowd thought that one got past Vigneault, but the feed of McCatton firing it down to Rivington. Rivington tipped it, and it hit the side of the net, landed on the back. You could see the puck from here, but it was sitting on the wrong side of the netting. 5:26 now to go in the second. Tri-County wins the defensive zone draw, work it up to the Panthers blue line, now fired in by Hayes. Sent across, and a bouncing puck. McCatton reaches back, swings it back out and all the way down. Pino with Paul. Paul up the far side. Finds Holohan. Holohan leaves it. Hayes bringing it forward. Hayes centering pass goes to all the way to the near wall. Pino knocking Rivington off the puck. Kept in by Melanson. Graham through the middle of the ice. Dylan Pino knocking that down. Comes across the blue line. Fires a hard slapper on net. And Cole scoops it out of the air. .436 wholesale changes here by both squads. Play goes almost to the net off that draw. Fired down by McInnes, and Vigneault's going to put a glove on it as it slides to the top of his crease. So another draw in the Tri-County end. Gallant and Price to the dot. Gallant draws it back, right out with the slapper. That doesn't make it through. River Cats send it up and out. Pearson racing on, icing waved off. Right out. Checking Arneson on the far side. Crispin Gallant takes the puck back out behind his net, off the glass, tipped by Black in the neutral zone. Slowing that puck down, and Gilbert takes control at his own net. Austin Black on the near side, back across to Ryland Gilbert. Black looks up ice. Hit Arneson with the pass. Rideout knocked it away from him, and Price sends the puck in deep. Coming off the boards, backhand shot by Hannay. Scramble in front. Puck bounces to the near dot. Isaac McLaughlin gets to the blue line. Goes across for Rideout. Rideout gets into the zone and holds the puck up enough. Feed down low. McLaughlin sends it over the net. Catch. Hit the side of the post. Rideout shot blocked. And the puck flipped back out. Holohan sends it the length of the ice. Icing waved off. It slowed down in the corner. Rideout to McLaughlin. He tipped it up to the blue line. Peary trying to send it ahead to Gould. Didn't have enough on it. That puck didn't have enough momentum on it. Coming back in. Price shot blocked. That bounced up under the cage of Hunter Harding. He's smarting after that one. McLaughlin through the middle, 2-on-1. Rideout's going to have to chase on, and it's played away from him by Jack Allaby. Peary sliding it across. Harding still on, but that puck was just out of his reach. Rusk sends the puck back out to the neutral zone for Dryden. Dryden stopped at the blue line. Puck gets in deep. Rideout all the way up to Graham at the blue line. Peary joins Graham. Graham gets the shot off. Toe save for Vigneault. He kicks it to the near side. Puck stays down low. Vigneault flipping it out to center. Glove down by Tegan Young. Hunter passed through the middle, tipped in deep into the zone, and the Panthers are changing here as Dylan Vigneault buys some time in his own end. Rusk looking over his options, up to DeMerchant. DeMerchant stopped at the line by Matt McCatton. McCatton shot. Vigneault with the save. Carried out now by Nate Dryden. He goes all the way down. Checked by Tegan Young on the far side. Grade 12 Heartland High School student not given an inch here. Centering pass cleared out. Isaac Shaw gets it down the ice. Under a minute to go here in this middle frame. Kyle DeMerchant up the left side. DeMerchant looking for a shot. It's deflected behind, tipped out front, and the net is off behind Dawson Cole. 44.5 seconds on the clock. Near packed house here in Woodstock at the Air Motor Center for this first home playoff game of the 2025 season. Game 4 will be back here next Saturday night. River Cats win the offensive draw. Black sends it down low. Pearson stopped it behind the net to catch. Lost his balance, got it up to the blue line. Pearson now skates it forward. He sends it in with 30 seconds to go. Vigneault tied up behind the net. Puck does make it to the corner. Now it's going to be cleared out by Austin Black. Black carries it all the way up ice. Couldn't get it through McInnes's skates, and Holohan sends the puck wide. Catch. Backhands it out of the zone to the near side. Black peeling back. Up to Melanson. Melanson overskates it, coming back into his own end. McInnes fighting his way through a check. And the buzzer goes. 40 minutes in the books. No score in the second. The only score on the board is Cam Arneson's third of the series on the power play in the first period. So we're going to go into the third. Panthers down 1 at home, looking to pull back to within even in this series. So we'll see if they can do it. 20 more minutes of regulation coming up in about 15 minutes. Welcome back for period number 3, game 2 of the New Brunswick Junior Hockey League's Junior C semifinals. Tri-County River Cats on the road up 1-0 over the Western Valley Panthers. The River Cats have a 1-0 lead after a 6-3 victory last night in Fredericton Junction. Panthers looking to get on the board here tonight and get back to a tied game. Get back only down 1. They've been doing well to hold off the River Cats, but 1 goal by their leading goal scorer through the regular season, Cam Arneson, on the power play in the first period. Stands as the lone goal of this game through 40. Fresh ice, fresh 20 on the clock, fired in by Carson Rideout. Austin Black being chased by Crispin Gallant, plays it to the near side. Gilbert through the middle. Tipped into the zone by Price, but that was on his backhand, trying to reach back to gain control. He couldn't control the puck, but got the puck into the Panthers' end. Rideout, cross-ice pass. Ketch tips it ahead for McInnes. McInnes couldn't return it. Now he sends it down around the corner. Ketch couldn't stop it in the corner. Rideout down the near side. Played away from him and back out to center. Pearson backing off for Western Valley. Pass through. Panthers were changing. They had to be careful there. Ketch comes in, steals the puck away from Vigneault, but the pass goes to Price, who sends it down the ice for an icing against Tri-County. And all the way back down into River Cats territory with 55 seconds off the third period clock. Peary wins the draw. Gould tried to feed it down low, and that hit the skate of Price. It's cleared back out to center. Affiliate Michael Law playing it out to Gould. Gould back to Harding, cross to Law. Law cross to Andrew Peary. He fires it hard into the far corner. Gould with a stick caught up in his jersey. Sends the puck down low. Puck chipped out of the corner. McLaughlin settles it down. Law across to Harding. Harding looking for a shot and then decided to look for Gould for a pass. Puck rings around the boards. Law fanned on it, and the Panthers offside. That puck just got out over the blue line. The face-off will be outside the Tri-County zone, just in front of their own bench. One back in by DeMerchant. Kelly to DeMerchant. He tipped it forward, but not deep, and it was pass. Bounced off a body deep. He had to chase it, got it back high in the zone, and the Panthers get it out to center. Brought back in by DeMerchant. Working his way to the net, got it to his forehand, sent the pass through the blue paint. Shot from the far side. Cole with the stop. Rusk on the near side. Down low for Kelly. Ben Kelly walking out front. Cole with another stop and another one on Dryden. Panthers giving up open ice in the slot, and Rusk holds the zone, fires it back down and around. Puck pops out. Kelly couldn't get a shot away this time, but held in once again by Dryden. Dryden, a great job there on McLaughlin. He sends it out front. That puck rolls high slot. Cleared out finally by the Panthers. Rivington racing to the net as McLaughlin brings it in. He gets a shot away. Vigneault with the save for the River Cats. Long shot by Isaac Shaw, and Vigneault's going to hold on to this puck. Take a face-off in his end. Great flurry by the River Cats in the Panthers zone. Panthers finally relieve the pressure, get a shot on, and get the change and force the face-off in their zone. Rivington wins it back quickly. And the puck comes all the way back to the Western Valley end. Hayes dumped by Graham on the far side. Rivington to McCatton. Out to Graham. Graham gets across the blue line, loses the puck to Pino. Isaac Shaw backs off from center. Pass through the middle for Graham. Graham looking for a way into the zone. Standing on the line was Chris Paul, not giving him an easy entry. Rideout sends the puck down around to the near corner. McCatton reverses it. Hits the back of the net. Rivington comes in, clears Hayes off the puck. And it's brought back out to the neutral zone. Western Valley flip it in, goes past the net, and the Panthers are changing. Pino on the near side. Off the skate of Hayes and out to center, slapped in by Young. Pino trying to go up the far boards this time. Puck gets to Reynolds. Logan Reynolds to center and dumps it in. Cole sends it back around. Comes out the near side and all the way back to the River Cats and Gilbert playing it across for Black. Austin Black returns it to Gilbert. Rylan Gilbert up the boards for Aiden McBurney. McBurney's pass doesn't get through Tegan Young. Noah Grant moving the puck forward. And that will be an icing against Western Valley. Jacob Durapo just didn't have enough jump in his step. Fresh legs on both sides, and he was a step behind. Noah Grant heading to the draw across from Jack Price. Price wins the draw through Grant and a scramble to the side of Cole. Cole's able to move the puck to the side boards, but he needed a little extra push there. Grant taking Arneson hard into the corner. Arneson stayed with the puck, moved it up to the point. Black back down to Price. Price can't bring it out front. Moved around to the near side, cleared out by Kilfoyle. Kilfoyle gets tied up with Arneson. Black back through the middle, finds Hannay. Hannay sends it on. Cole stops that, leaves it for Young. Kilfoyle couldn't handle the pass coming out of the zone. Arneson stumbles at the blue line. Crispin Gallant gets it back to the River Cats blue line, and Gilbert finds Price through the neutral zone. Price turns in the corner. Price setting up the one-timer, and Allaby's shot stopped by Cole. Puck comes all the way back down into the Tri-County end. Go and catch with the check on the far side. Puck comes back behind the net. Allaby up to McBurney. McBurney off the end boards, gets the bounce to the slot. Ashton Pearson clears it away for Western Valley. Pearson to the blue line. Lost the puck, and Gallant pushes it forward. Rusk across for Allaby. Allaby crosses the red line, dumps it in. Carson Rideout on the far side. Through the middle, off the skates of Gould and forward. That's going to be another icing against Western Valley with 13:45 remaining in this third period. Crispin Gallant across the dot from Will Leroy. Leroy wins it back, and it's fired down low by Allaby. Panthers are able to clear it out and can't control through the neutral zone, and another icing going against Western Valley. Game 3 of this best of 7 series goes next Friday night at the Tri-County Complex, 8 p.m. start, and Game 4 back here at the Air Motor Center in Woodstock on Saturday evening, 7:30 start. Next weekend, Games 5 and 6 will be the following weekend, and Game 7 is yet to be determined. Puck all the way back into the River Cats end. They play it around to the near side with an open point. Ben Kelly carries it forward. He lost his stick. And Carson Rideout comes back the other way. 4-on-2. Rideout with the dangles. His shot blocked. Jacob Hannay comes back into the zone. Ben Kelly brings it forward. Cole deflects the puck to the corner, comes back up the boards. Andrew Peary's going to carry this through the neutral zone. Gould's trying to catch up. Poke checked off a Peary stick. He sends McLaughlin in. Gould down in the corner. Back out. Peary had the puck knocked away from him, and he was dropped by DeMerchant. They're jawing back and forth as they come back up the ice. Cole with a save at the other end. And he holds on to the rebound and forcing a face-off in Western Valley territory. Panthers still looking to solve Mason Vigneault tonight. They solved him 3 times last evening in Tri-County. As fast-paced and offensive as this game has been, it's a 1-0 score. Goaltenders have been the story here. Harding with a block shot. Panthers sending the puck down the ice. Another icing against Western Valley. Coming all the way back down to the left of Dawson Cole. Backhouse here nervously waiting on the Panthers to get back to a tied game here. River Cats win the draw. Pino fires it wide of the net. Harding out to Rivington. Rivington swings it to McCatton on the line. Back to Graham. Graham finds a lane to shoot and sends it wide on the far side. Michael Law back down around. Graham can't stop it. Harding on the near side. Tried to throw it at the net. Puck stayed along the boards. McCatton now down to Graham. Rivington out front off the pad of Vigneault back to the dot. Graham sends it behind the net. McCatton tries to wrap it around. That goes through the blue paint. Rivington hits the outside of the net. Second time tonight, Jack Rivington has hit the outside of the net. Teasing this crowd. Working his way down. Holohan fighting off the check of Harding. Feeds it out front. Carter Melanson backhands it over the Panthers net. Western Valley get it to the line. Rivington chips it out to center. Brought back in by Tri-County. Drop pass to Hannay. Shot. Pad save. Kicking out the right pad was Cole. Arneson. River Cats moving it around the Panthers zone. Up to Gilbert. His shot deflected to the far side off of McCatton. Black gains control at the far point. Back to Gilbert. Gilbert shot gets through, but another save by Cole. Sounded like that one hit his paddle. He scoops up the loose puck, and another face-off to his left with 10:41 left in regulation. River Cats win the draw. Arneson gained control of the puck before it left the zone. Price up to Arneson. Arneson swings it back for Gilbert, but that gets over the blue line. Gilbert has to come back to center, plays it back in. Shaw to Young on the near side. That caught the back of the net, slowed down. Crispin Gallant picks it up, plays it to McInnes. He backhands it out of the zone. Gilbert on the near side. Sends it in. Arneson chasing, and an icing against Tri-County. Arneson and his teammates thought he had that race, and the linesman saying, I was standing right there at the dot. Brings the puck all the way back down the ice. Offensive draw in in the Tri-County end. Andrew Peary comes on for the Panthers. Ties up Price. McLaughlin jumps behind Price, gets a shot that goes wide. Gould overskated the puck, and the River Cats are able to relieve the pressure, get the change. Carson right out. Resets behind his net. Andrew Peary picks up the puck. He's stopped at the blue line by Arneson. And the River Cats get it back in. Pearson sends it around the corner, but waiting for it was Price. Up to the point for Allaby. Jack Allaby looking for a lane. That hits someone on its way to the net and deflected just wide. Right out, off the boards and up out of play, hitting the netting over the glass. So we are over the halfway mark of this third period. Western Valley Panthers still down 1 to the visiting Tri-County River Cats. McLaughlin dives, gets the puck out of the zone, and it's a tripping call against Tri-County. It's going against Logan Reynolds. And for just the second time tonight, the Panthers, a power play, goes back to work. They are 0 for 1, down 1. Excellent opportunity with the extra attacker. They win the draw. McCatton across to Rideout. Tri-County penalty kill. Pushing the box out wide, challenging Rivington. Sends it in, catch. Had it go off of his skate. He gets it out to Graham. Graham stopped by Vigneault. Right out at the line. Rivington in the middle. Graham hits the back of the net. Pumps the water bottle. Hey, Stella! 11-18 into the third period. Zach Graham on the power play from Cohen Ketch. That is Graham's first of the postseason, and an important one here as it ties up the goal. The game giving assist to Rivington and Rideout. Another chance there for Western Valley, and Vigneault freezes that puck. 8:21 on the clock, and it is a 1-1 game. 4 of the 6 regular season games between these two teams were decided by 1 goal, 3 of those in a shootout. Panthers win the draw, kicking it back to the point. Michael Law had to come out to the neutral zone, tried to play that, and picking up the puck was Jacob Hannig. He comes down, splits the D. Point blank shot on Cole. Cole kicks the pad out. McLaughlin back the other way for Western Valley. Quick shot through Rusk, but not through Mason Vigneault. Zach Graham, actually, the 2 goals scored tonight by each team's leading scorer in the regular season. Both Graham and Arneson had 20 goals in the regular season for their teams, leading the way. So the guys that you expect to step up in the playoffs, and both have done it tonight. Rivington wins the draw back. Didn't quite come back to Tegan Young cleanly, so he didn't have much of a play by the time the puck did come back to him at the line, and the River Cats bring it back into Panthers territory. Pino shot, missed the net. Comes up the near boards, but not to the point. Stretch pass to McCatton, and he's called offside. Faceoff's going to be outside the Panthers' end. Rivington and DeMerchant to the draw. Puck goes to the far side. Dylan Pino has an open point to bring it in. Sends it on net. Cole knocks it down. Young holds his man off. Rivington across to McCatton. McCatton now fires it in. Pino first to the puck on the far side. Around to Hannay. Dryden up to DeMerchant. DeMerchant into the zone. Couldn't cut to the net. Steered to the corner by McCatton. Rivington flips the puck up and out. And that's going to miss the net. Icing waved off. Pino back for the River Cats. Ben Kelly drops it to DeMerchant. DeMerchant comes across the line. Checked off the puck. Catch. Back through center. Catch being chased by Dryden. Feeds it to Gallant. Shot on. Backhand shot by Crispin Gallant, and he was knocked to the ice. He's going to skate off. Lost his stick. Back the other way. Dryden fanned on the shot. Puck went to the corner. River Cats hold it in, and Price finds a shot. Blocker saved by Cole. Up to Black. Black through the crowd, and that deflects to the near corner. Andrew Peary can't clear the puck out past Black. Knocked off of his stick. Goes to the far side. Black picks it up again. Shaw lifts Black's stick. Black on the near side. Just will not relent on this puck. Shaw finally backhands it up to the point. Peary sweeps it forward, and icing will be the call. 5:50 left to go in this third. River Cats want the draw on the near side. Jack Price setting his team up as he heads to the dot. Cross from Andrew Peary. Peary wins it back. Tegan Young with some room. Fires it up ice. Finds Jacob Gould. Gould, he gets around Allaby. Cuts through, and Isaac McLaughlin finds a 5-0. You complete me. Just like that, the Panthers erase the 1-goal deficit and take a 1-goal lead. 14-21 into the third. McLaughlin from Gould, and should be the affiliate Tegan Young getting the secondary assist. McCatton takes a stick high. Tegan Young does get an assist, his first of the playoffs. We got a hand pass here. Panthers at the line, and faceoff will come outside the zone. Gould with a goal and an assist last evening in game one, and now has an assist on the McLaughlin go-ahead tally. Graham chipping the puck back. Pearson gloves it down. Graham backhanding it in. Gould trying to cut to the net. Bouncing puck. Rivington trying to cut to the net, and another one hits the side of the net. That's the third time tonight. Feed out front. Graham tipping it down to Rivington. His stick lifted. Graham gets the puck back. Shot missed the net, hits a stanchion, bounces out to center. Carson Rideout's back for the Panthers. Rideout through the middle, hits Rivington in the skates. Graham off the end boards, hits the back of the net. And catch comes in and runs over Chris Paul. This will be an icing against Tri-County. Neither of these teams this year has lost to the other on home ice. And now Hunter Harding and Ben Kelly chatting all the way down the ice are going to be directed to the penalty box for unsportsmanlike penalties. I'm not even sure the two bumped. They're still chatting in the box. But we are 5-on-5. No, we're back to 4-on-4. Second time we've been 4-on-4 this evening, and no score the first time, but opened up the ice a little bit. Catch, checked by Pino. Gallant fires the puck into the Tri-County end. River Cats starting from their own end. Pino up for DeMerchant. DeMerchant let the puck slide into the slot. He gets it back. Tegan Young takes him down in the corner. Puck behind the net. Gallant trying to play it away. He's knocked to the ice. Nate Dryden trying to fight his way free. DeMerchant on the far side. Shaw on DeMerchant. Dryden gets back to the puck, comes out front. Room taken away. He feeds it up top, and a shot missed. Stick broken. Isaac Shaw has to drop his stick. He gets handed a stick from Catch, the defenseman. Trying to find some room. Shot from the far side. Black. Shot deflected. Pino. Down to Black. Stick bouncing around in the neutral zone. It's finally kicked out to center. And that is an offside coming off the bench. Was Jack Price, and he touched that puck just on the wrong side of the blue line. It is 2-1 Western Valley, and Pino picking up an unsportsmanlike here, I believe. So that will put Western Valley back on the power play, and it's a 4-on-3 for 39 seconds. Face off outside the Panthers' end. 3:16 to go in the third. No, it's 4-on-4. So is that a 10-minute? It is 4-on-4. Pino is in the box. Panthers coming down the ice. Peary wipes out. Justin Rusk back the other way. Poke checked off of his stick by Pearson. So it's 10 minutes, 10-minute unsportsmanlike conduct to Dylan Pino. That's why there isn't an extra, there isn't a power play for the Panthers, but the captain will be in the box for the remainder of this third period and overtime, or the first 5 minutes of overtime at least, if his team comes back to a tie here. Rivington sends it around. Graham stopped at the line, couldn't get over. Now he bats it out to center. Allaby across, knocked in by Kelly. River Cats trying to change here. Pearson stopped behind his net. DeMerchant on the far side for Tri-County. Panthers can't clear it out. Bodies flying everywhere now. Under 2 minutes to go here in regulation. McCatton off the glass, out through the neutral zone, slowed down in the Tri-County end. Black quickly up for Leroy. Dryden got the puck in deep. It comes back around the boards, held in by Ryland Gilbert. Gilbert stops it at the blue line again. Diving, Rivington knocks the puck out. .70 seconds left to go in regulation here. Panthers trying to hold on. Rivercats pressing with their captain in the box. Battle down in the far corner. Puck comes to the near side. Harding flips the puck out, bounces over the blue line and to center. Rusk backhands it through, net empty. Extra attacker on, and that's the ball game! Lachlan McInnes coming back off of a 2-game suspension puts this one away. McInnes 19-14 into the third. The Panthers go up 3-1 with the empty netter. Net still empty, jamming away at the side of the net, and the whistle goes. Cole kept his skate on the post. Vigneault is back in the net, and now he's headed to the bench. Tri-County calling a timeout here with the faceoff in the Panthers zone. So last night it was the reverse. Panthers were down 2 late in the game. Panthers took a penalty. Matt McCatton was called. 2:58 left to go in the third for interference with the goaltender, and with the power play. With the Tri-County power play, Western Valley pulled Dawson Cole from the net, made it 5-on-5 with the empty net on the Panthers end, and it was Brody Hayes who hit the empty netter last evening. But tonight, no penalty. It is 6-on-5 with the net open at the Tri-County end. 30.9 seconds to be precise left on the third period clock. Jack Price to the dot, across from Andrew Peary. Peary draws it back. Hunter Harding tried to fire it out. That hit a body. Rideout shovels it out off the backhand. Icing waved off, doesn't make it to the line. Sent around by Allaby. Rivington stops Price from moving forward. McLaughlin holding it along the boards on the near side. Battle with Allaby. Time ticking down. And we get a whistle. And some pushing and shoving. Peary's getting hammered here. 5 seconds exactly on the clock. DeMerchant's night is done. He's heading to the dressing room early. And so is Austin Black. So it's going to be 4-on-4 here. Looks like Peary was directed to the box. He was. So 4-on-4 here for the final 5 seconds. It's Peary and DeMerchant up on the board for 2 minutes or less. But the Western Valley Panthers on the verge of evening this series up at 1 game apiece, sending it back to Tri-County. Friday night puck drops. And this game is over. Western Valley takes the win. 3-1 over the Tri-County Rivercats. Dawson Cole gets the win between the pipes. And Western Valley with a push in the final 9 minutes of this game. Zach Graham tied it up on the power play from Carson Rideout and Jack Rivington. Just over 3 minutes later, Isaac McLaughlin gave the Panthers the lead from Jacob Gould and the affiliate Tegan Young. And capping it off was the empty netter by Lachlan McInnes. 3-1 the score after 60 minutes of play here in Woodstock. This series goes into next weekend tied up at 1 game apiece. Game 3 goes Friday night at the Tri-County Complex in Fredericton Junction, and Game 4, that game starts at 8 o'clock next Friday night. Game 4 comes back here to Woodstock at the Air Motor Center next Saturday evening, 7:30 puck drop. We will be live here on Panthers Hockey, and we are definitely getting a Game 5. That's the following Friday evening in Tri-County. That is on March 14th. And Game 6, if necessary, the next night, Saturday night, March 15th here in Woodstock. Tonight, the Panthers tie the series up, split the weekend with the Tri-County Rivercats, a 3-1 Panthers victory at home for everyone here. I am Devin Judge. Hope to see you next Saturday night here on Panthers Hockey.